Hello guys, this is me, Nurse Jane. Hello guys, good morning. My name is Jane. I am a nurse here in Florida, USA. There are a lot of people who requested me to make a video on how to process and how to take the to be able to take the NCLEX-RN exam here. So I decided to make a video para ipasa-pasa ko na lang sa mga nag-a-ask. So, first and foremost, kung nandito na kayo sa US na, and di nyo alam kung saan kayo magsa-start, the very first step that you have to do is to evaluate your credentials first. I only know there's 5 credential evaluation institution that does this, but I recommend CGFNS, Joseph Selny, and Aris. This is mainly used here in Florida because the steps are easier, and you can also skip IELTS. Now I have here the process and how to be able to do the ERES, or the Educational Records Evaluation Services. First is we have to fill out an application form, which is the form 100, and you can also attach here in this form your marriage certificate if your last name is different from your school records. And second is your nursing diploma, a copy of your nursing diploma, and third is the nursing license that is issued to you outside the US. So these forms will come from you. Now in form 101, this is the form for academic transcript records request form, and this will be sent to your school. You can email them, which makes it faster if you know someone in your school, so that they could fill this out, and then you could pay them a certain amount for them to release your TOR, and so that they can mail a packet containing your TOR and the form 101F directly to the ERES. It will not come from you. If you have a TOR record at home, you cannot do it yourself. It has to come from the school directly. Now in form 102 is a form for the nursing license confirmation form. Now this form, for example, in the Philippines, if we have a license in the Philippines, this form will be filled out by the PRC, or the Professional Regulation Commission. You can ask some of your relatives to come to your office and fill this form out for you, and you have to pay a certain amount to for them to put some of the records that you undergone the local examination board in the Philippines. Now there's a certain fees that you have to pay here. Usually it is just $95 for the regular one, basic evaluation. It will this is just a regular days fee. Now if you want to have a rush fees, we also have options for a rush, like a 15-day rush, 10 refresh service, 5-day service. But for them to be able to have their evaluation, is you have to wait for the form 100, the form 101 that will be sent from your university or college, and the third one is the form that will be sent by the institution from your license. And then after the ARIS evaluate your credentials, then you can start having your application to the website of your state board. So for now, I'm gonna discuss Florida State Board because yun lang yung alam ko. Di ko alam yung other states. And then, so I think mag-sign up ka muna sa website nila. It's www.flhealthsource.com. The fees for application is, I think, $115, but I don't know now. And after the application to the website, the ARIS will pass it to the Board of Nursing of your state board. And after that, they will require you to have your electronic fingerprinting. Usually is $80 for the fingerprinting. And then there's also, after you have submitted your fingerprint, and then after they sent the education evaluation, you have to answer in the website questions about criminal history, discipline history, if na-revoke pa yung license mo before, or if merong complaint, and then health history. And also, they require an SSN. You have to be able to have an SSN for you to do the application process. Now, once all the materials are submitted, the BON will review them. It may be necessary for the application specialist or the BON to request additional information. If eligibility requirements are met, applicants will receive an eligibility letter or ATT with instructions regarding registration with person view. Now, if na-receive mo na sa email mo yung ATT that everything is completed, you're now eligible to take the exam, then pwede ka na mag-register sa person view, which is the fee is $200. Approval is now transferred to person view, and you can then schedule your examination when you're deemed ready. You have 90 days from receiving your ATT to scheduling it. And then after you take your board and you passed, upon passing the licensure examination, the initial license is issued to you within 7 to 10 days. And then for some people na hindi makapaghintay, pwede namang mag-PVT trick, which is a person view trick, which is I'm gonna make in another video. So yun lang, guys. If you have more questions, pwede naman kayong mag-ask. Thank you. Mag-duty.